You've just opened the doors to your career, and you're on your way to the top with the best union in the finest craft around. Welcome to the International Union of Elevator Constructors. Elevator constructors are widely recognized as the most highly skilled craftspeople in the building trades. It's a difficult program that expects the most out of you. You've got to have unparalleled mechanical aptitude, the intelligence to comprehend cutting-edge electronics, and the strengths to control and fabricate the heaviest materials. But when you finish the rigorous apprenticeship program that lies ahead of you, you'll come out with unsurpassed skills, a great paycheck and benefits, the fraternity of more than 26,000 members across the United States and Canada, and a responsibility not only to your family at home and in the IUEC, but to your community at large. It's a social contract that you have as an elevator constructor. From orientation to your retirement, you represent not only yourself, but the union as a whole. That's because in our world of collective bargaining, you aren't the third party at the table between the union and management. You are the union.
The union is a good thing. Without the union, the pay and the benefits wouldn't be there. That's just a fact.
Seeing things built that you build with your own hands and then watching it come to life and move 750 foot a minute. It's pretty amazing, I think.
The IUEC began as a national union in 1901 during a meeting of independent elevator unions from all around the United States. They accomplished in 3 days what has been standing for 110 years and counting, creating a union that fights for the interest of elevator constructors. We became an international union when, in 1903, Canadian elevator constructors joined the IUEC. The American Federation of Labor Congress of International Organizations is the umbrella organization for the majority of union and craft organizations in North America. Inside of the AFL-CIO, the Building and Construction Trades Department represents an amalgamation of the union construction crafts. The IUEC is one of those construction crafts. Together, we stand in solidarity with the other men and women of the Building and Construction Trades Department. Out of many hard-fought battles, the IUEC has achieved countless victories on behalf of its members. National agreements, buffers against the worst recessions and a depression, and has negotiated some of the best benefits around and the highest pay scale for any union construction craft. These things didn't come easy, and they were paid for with the sweat, toil, and determination of your brothers and sisters in the union. From A to Z, you are the union. All decisions that are made by the IUEC are made by the vote of its members. Officers are democratically elected and must be held responsible. This career you have embarked on is a great opportunity, and not just for your own personal livelihood. You have the chance to shape the fate of the elevator constructor for all time. You've heard it all before. Unions gave us the weekend. Unions gave us the 40-hour work week. But your involvement in the union is more than just a cliche. These things are true. In union, there is strength. You collectively decide your fate, and your vote counts just as much as the person sitting next to you. The union will protect you should the unforeseen happen. The union has your best interests at heart. The union takes your workplace safety seriously. All of these things happen because you make them happen. The leadership works for you because they are your brothers and sisters too, contrary to what outsiders may tell you. Leadership in the IUEC is not from the top down. It is from the bottom up. The decisions you make at work, at home, and in the union hall will affect everyone around you and will affect the union on an international scale. This is a huge responsibility, but one that you are more than capable of meeting. Your president, business managers, representatives, and the front office of your local, they're all working for you, just as you are working for them. All jobs are equally important because when we're working together, like a properly constructed elevator or escalator, we take everyone where they want to go. You make a decision every day you decide to show up to work on time. You make a decision every time you do the job right. And you make a decision to stand up for what's right when you work hard and expect the same out of the elevator constructors you have around you. How do you do that? By using your training to make things better for you and for those that will come after you. We come to work every day ready to produce. We choose to support our union through our time, our talents, and our dues. Our collective support is what allows us to promote the best interest of our union at work, at home, and in our communities. You will be a giver and not a taker because you are given much, and in return, much is expected from you. Most of all, we fight for each member of our union from cradle to grave because a family sticks together.
The job allows me to provide more than I ever thought was possible. We have a nice house, picket fence, dogs, the American dream, and if anything was to happen, I'm not worried about the financial issue or, all the people I know throughout the trade. We're tight fit, so we all take care of each other, we watch each other's back.
Everybody really tries to look out for each other. The union's bottom line is its brothers and sisters.
Our union works because we make it work for all of us. Our union bargains for health care, pensions, and working conditions. From the first-year apprentice all the way to the most seasoned mechanic, every member has a voice in our organization. Our benefits were bargained for and not given to you by the employer.
It's very important for the guys out in the field, apprentices, to realize what they have in the elevator trade, to realize it's not just a job, it's a career, it's a way of life, and it's something you need to take pride in.
We work hard. Our work ethics and skill sets are our best marketing tools. Every piece of equipment you install, service, or repair is another notch in the belt of our union. It's the best audition for our next job. So make sure that when you do something, you do it right and you do it safely. So where do you fit? Where can you get involved in the decision-making process? From community events to clubs, you can spread the word about our union whenever and wherever you are. Small groups are a great way to get involved with the men and women working alongside you as an elevator constructor. No matter what your passion is, there's something for you in your local union or community to get involved in. Meet instructors, motorcycle groups, coaching, bowling leagues, fishing and sportsman clubs, elevator constructor mentoring programs. These are just a few examples of elevator constructors getting together and making it about more than elevators. As members of the IUEC, we realize that we have the responsibility for more than just ourselves. We want to do quality work and be reliable members of society. We all have an obligation to be active members of our community. When that happens, we show what we are. Honest men and women looking to make a fair, livable wage, helping to build North America. Our union is important because for over 110 years, we have come together to collectively represent all of our issues, not just the issues of the individual. The IUEC provides a collective voice for the worker, standing up for our issues. It's a voice that stands up and says, we are proud, we work hard, and our compensation is well-deserved. We will hold the line and do everything that we can to be recognized as part of the engine that drives North America. We are investing in you. We need you to invest in yourself. Get involved. You are the IUEC. How are you going to contribute?